Hi, this is Intermodaltrucker. My name is Larry. It is April 10th, 2018. It is 1:17 p.m. I know, it's daytime out. As you remember, I kind of shut down and take a little nap, and I kind of messed myself up, did a little foobar, and ended up taking a 10-hour break, and now I'm kind of running half days. I don't know, it is what it is. We'll see how this works out. I'm heading down into Chicago. It's going to be like 1:30, 1:45 when I take off out of here, so that'll put me down there about 3:30 going in there, and I'm heading to BNSF Cicero. So I will run 294 around Chicago, jump on 55 North, run that up to Cicero, and deliver this load. After that, what they have me doing for tonight is they have me going to CN Harvey, picking up a load, and that's way down in the south, down on 80 and 294 split, right on the south side of Chicago. And they have me picking up a load going up to Green Bay. It's going up to Georgia Pacific at 500 A Street. You guys have been there before with me. After that, I do have another pre-plan, but I just sent a message in. There's really no way for me to do this. They have me picking up a load in Milwaukee, right where I am, and it has to be picked up by midnight. By the time I go down there, get to CN Harvey and everything, I'm going to be loaded down there probably about 6:30. It's 4 hours up to Green Bay, so that's going to put me up there about 10:30, dropping a hook in and everything, probably about 11 o'clock. I'll be ready to roll, and it's 2 hours back down here. So I wouldn't be back down here till 1, and it says for the hours for the place, it says from 9 till midnight. So I'm not going to drive back down here and then sit until tomorrow waiting to be picked us up, and then it's late. So I shot a message off to him and told him, hey, you're not adding, you need to get yourself a new calculator or something, because you're not adding this up right. There's no way I can be back, and kind of spelled it out for him. So we'll see what they say about that. I am in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am on the west side of town. This is my secret little location. It is an empty parking lot. I will show it to you guys. It is an empty parking lot, and on my right there is a Lowe's, the big box hardware place, and then on my left is a grocery store, and it's just like a little parking lot in between, and they don't plow this in the wintertime or nothing like that. But it's always been pretty good. Sometimes you gotta plow through the little snowbank they have out there and stuff to get in here. But this is a really good, quiet little spot. I've parked in here many a times. You never get disturbed. It's pretty good. Once in a while you might see one other truck sitting in here. A lot of times, because if you look over on the right, you can see the water tower for Briggs & Stratton. That's how close I am. And we're right over here by Capitol Avenue. But the reason why I park here quite often is I will park here, and then when I wake up, I'll usually get up and still have about an hour or 2 hours left to run, and there is a hobby store right around the corner. And I would run over there with my RC cars and play around for an hour or two and then take off. So that's why I park here, because I'm within distance. I can just go right over there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you guys over there and give you guys a quick tour of S&S Trackside in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is a hobby store down here, and they are one of the best. It used to be owned by Scott. I'm trying to think of his wife's name. Guess what? It starts with an S. Sarah, I think it is. No, that's his daughter's name. I can't remember his wife's name. She was Oriental. I can't remember what her, hardly spoke any English. Can't remember what her name is. But Scotty, he's been known in the hobby world for a long time, and he has traveled all over the world for these races, and people hire him to announce the races at the big races that go on, the championship races and stuff. Because he's really good. And when he announces a race, it's almost like watching a NASCAR race. It's pretty crazy. So He has owned this for many years, and he built it up to one of the big hobby stores in the country, actually. It's not the biggest building, but it's well known, and they do a really good job on their track and everything. He has actually just sold it. He has decided to do something else, and he's retired from it. And he sold it to another guy, and the other guy took it over, and he took it over about 1.5 years ago, and he was doing a really good job the last I saw I was down here, but I haven't been down here this whole winter, so I figured we'd stop in there and just do a quick tour of the place and check it out, and I'll show it to you. They actually have a national race here. And when you guys think of hobby cars and racing and all this stuff, you probably think, you know, it's young kids and it's, it's for fun and all this stuff. There is actually people who make a living doing this, racing remote control cars. They are sponsored by companies, and they travel across the country, across the world, and they have these championship races all over the place, and you got to qualify from one race to another. It's kind of almost like a NASCAR type deal. And you have to, get so many points to be invited to the next one, and blah, 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 and all this stuff. There's guys in this that this is what they do for a living. They just drive remote control cars. It's pretty crazy, and it can get pretty intense too. So some of these guys are pretty good. So let's head on over there quick. Well, here we are, guys. We are at S&S Trackside, and if you look over, you can see the water tower. I was just parked right over on the other side of this building. Let's see if the back door's open. Let's see if anybody's racing in there or just practicing, playing around, or what. It's open. What's up? Four-wheel drive?
Yes, sir.
Stock one? Let's move over here, you can see better. You can hear their timer going on. See, when they come past, there's a wire that's buried right here. And they have a little transponder inside their car, and as they come by here, then it reads off their lap times. Oh, that guy cracked up. Oh, that guy did too. Oh, that guy's humming. Oh, hit a pipe. That is called a short course truck. I've actually raced on this exact layout here. They have different layouts, but this one here is one they've had before. See, the first guy did 22.5 and the other guy was 21 point something. I didn't hear. The buggies are usually always faster. I didn't hear what that was. Probably it's an 18.5. Come over here and get another view. This is the pit areas. You guys saw me with my pit bag. You can see how they got them all set up here and everything. See, this guy has like a suitcase type of roller pit bag.
that pipe. They don't have reverse in them. Buddy, oh, he's almost got it. There he's got her. Oh, over jumped that one a little bit. That was a good jump. Oh, didn't caught her and rolled her. Oh, give him a push. Give him more. There we go. During the race time, what they do is see, you'll have the guys up there racing, and there can be anywhere from 6 to 10 people in a race class, whatever. And then when they get done racing, what they do is they put their cars over there or wherever. I'll grab it, I'm right here. I got it. But then what they do is they put their cars on it. Get it? There he goes. They put their cars over like that guy's doing, and then they'll come down and they stand in certain spots down here, and they corner marshal. So if you flip your car during a race, then there's somebody out there, and they'll flip it back over and keep going. Let's take a real quick tour inside the shop. Then we got a roll. Oh, there's somebody's trophy. What's it say? Tuesday night world champion. I think that was some self-made thing, some kind of joke. How's it going? There's a wall of tires. There's all your different style bodies. Some are pre-painted, some are not. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
You guys changed it around a little bit in here.
Yeah, we've been doing a little bit of remodeling, slow and steady.
Yeah, I haven't been here for like a year.
Yeah, I've been putting the slat wall up. I want to do behind the counter yet here, and I did that side. Work our way around. I can't do it all at once.
Yeah, I get you. How's it going for you? Good?
Yeah, it's been decent.
Oh, that's that one right there.
We were
mulch in the playground. I cracked my head open.
Is he even making any noise or doing anything? Or?
Well, it's something.
Yeah, you might do it.
Okay.
What I figured out is, yes, I'm gonna do LiPo. When that light comes on, it shuts off. Oh, I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Hope you find something, sir.
Nah, I'm just looking around.
Okay, cool.
What's the new 4x4? What's the big one now?
For a buggy.
For the buggy.
V6, V64.
Otherwise, the Techno, yeah.
The Techno. I see that one sitting up there.
Why does Pat's name come off Walter Griggs? Really?
He must have bought
Yeah.
his nickname.
Is that Pat Hamill's weird nickname or what? What is it called? Walter.
You guys carrying the parts for the Techno? Or?
Oh, yeah, we got some of the parts.
That's always the issue with.
Pretty common ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to. I'm sure he's raced with live time before.
Maybe that transformer we bought.
Well, I think that's it. I think we got to get to work. Yeah, let's try what the view looks like up here. Oi! So you guys can see what the driver's looking.
No, I'm kidding.
There's your view.
So she race, I think one of these cars or any car.
Well, there you guys go. There's a little short tour of S&S Trackside. And we got to get down to Chicago and get to work. Start fighting traffic. See ya.
Well, hello and welcome to BNSF in Cicero. It is 4:09 p.m. and we're just making our way into the entrance. Well, guess what, guys? I am now YouTube famous. I was just coming up to 294 and coming around Chicago, coming up just about a few miles shy, about 5 miles shy of 55, come north here to Cicero, and I saw a vehicle come up alongside of me. It was like a red work truck, kind of like a construction style truck or something, and I won't give out the name on the side of it. We're gonna make this. And I just kind of glanced over and I saw some motion, and I looked over and I saw something, and I looked over and somebody was waving at me, and I thought, oh boy, here we go. I got something wrong. I got a flat tire. I got a hose hanging. You know, what's going on? What's the problem? And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh. And the guy's like waving at me and pointing at me and stuff, and I'm like, what is going on? And he had like a little computer in his work truck. It was like a little computer that was kind of mounted to the dash, and you know, probably used for dispatching or whatever he's doing there. And I started watching him, and he started pointing at the computer and then pointing at me. And then all of a sudden a light went off. Ding! I was like, ow! He's seen me on YouTube! And we were in traffic. It was all backed up, and he got up ahead of me a ways, And then I got a spot, and I slowly, you know, I made it up right next to him, and I rolled my window down and told him to roll his down, and he was like, "I seen you on YouTube," and I'm like, "Oh." And I asked him what his name is. His name was Tony. So Tony, shout out to you. Nice to meet you. So there we go. I had somebody on the street recognize me. Woo! I'm YouTube famous now, boys and girls. I have met another one of my subscribers. I won't say names or nothing, but I did meet another subscriber. She saw a video where that trailer house out of my parents' place, the people I moved out, and she had a job opportunity she's looking into out near where I live. And so she actually came out and looked at the trailer house last weekend. So I got to meet her too. But this was just kind of a random on the street kind of meeting, you know, so wow. I feel famous now. Pretty soon it's gonna be a paparazzi and stuff, huh? Well, you gotta get our container checked in here and get this thing offloaded. Well, there we go. We have been instructed to come in here. We're going to be dropping this in the E lot, which is going to be over here on the right. And it is spot 344 they want us to put it in. Old locomotive 2666 backing in the train there. Alright, we're looking for spot 344. It's gonna be down here a little ways. We're hitting 200s now. There's a whole bunch of them over here. We'll put it into this one. This one's a nice and easy one. Woo! Really can't get too much easier than this. There we go. And there we are. We are empty, and right here is the exit. So this is actually the place, the entrance that we just came in. Oh, there's a train coming, a locomotive, all by itself. Let's get across here quick. Wouldn't be too big of a wait. You can see him right there. Oh, 2919. There we go, easy peasy. But instead of going back into the yard, we jump out here. And here's our exit gate. We are now going to be running to CN Harvey. And the route that I'm going to take is I'm going to run out to I'm gonna run Cicero out to, there's some cool looking bikes, huh? That last one, that green one's pretty cool looking. It's a neat paint job. It's got like a bunch of ghost painting inside of the green there. It's like wolves or something. We're going to be running this here back over to Cicero, jump south on Cicero, run Cicero up to 55, run south on 55 down to Harlem and jump off, and then run Harlem all the way down, and that'll be right, and that'll end up on 1220 and a couple little turns right and a left, right in a block radius, and then jump on southbound 294 and run that down. Kind of going through town a little bit, but I actually think it might be a little better. So that's the way I'm gonna go. See you there.